It's nice to have the second boss fight. If that does count as a second boss fight, I'm glad this one wasn't. I'm glad this one was kind of a softer fight. You start a new game. What is it? What's the deal with the sunflower? This is a nice view, actually. I didn't really appreciate this. Damn. You and your acronyms. You're lucky I know what that is. Damn, this is quite a view. Where are we? Is that Yarnum? This is the Hunter's Nightmare Yarnum? Did they really make 4 Tony Hawks on PlayStation 1? You would think by the time they got to Tony Hawk 4 that they'd be like on PS2 by that point. They made 4 of them on one system? What? That's crazy. That game was sick. That game was sick because like it made people who didn't it was one of those games that like makes people who didn't normally like video games become like gods. Interesting, it's on both systems. Do they really do a boss gauntlet here? Do you go right into Maria? Wow, you do. The twofer. Damn. I also feel like I don't have any... I want to talk about this. I don't feel like I have any items here that are good to use. Because I have my self buffs here. Bolt paper, fire paper, beast blood pellet, bone marrow ash, antidote. But here in the quick draw things, all these things suck. What do they do? This does like 200 damage. This I'd never used. This I never used. This, if I want to fight a hunter, I guess. Like, I've seen 2 hunters heal. All these are in the same place. This one I guess I could use. I don't even know what it does. Do you throw it? Do you throw it or do you slash it? What about this game being exclusive means you're not going to play it? I don't think it ever will. I looked into it, and the reason it's the only one that never came to PC is because the game was a collaboration with a Sony company. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my, like, quick slots. Like, all these things suck. I should have Yosefka's Vial on there instead of, like, this, I don't know, the pebbles or the coins. Throw 5 throwing knives? Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure why. What the difference is. Molotov? All these, I don't know. This is not great. Am I really going directly into Maria? I'm hoping that generally speaking my boss fights go better for the rest of the run and that Ludwig beat all my like anxiety, beat all my like irritability out of me. It's so funny to be so angry that you think something's impossible when you first start, and then later you're like, I beat phase 1 every single time. Funny how that works. I'm excited for this, what this boss theme is going to sound like. All right, well, 4 minutes in, here we go. I get the sense this is more of like a duel type fight. Wasn't she like Gehrman's lover or something?
A corpse should be left well alone.
What were you editing last night?
Oh, very well.
Discord told you that you were playing Adobe Premiere.
Sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Illuminate you
Oh, sick.
from wild curiosity.
Oh, that was fast. That was slow. Well, that was slow too. Ah, shit. Oh, I see what's going on here. That was not parry, really? Oh, that was fast. What? That's a much larger gun. That's so cool. Oh my god. Oh, that was sick. Oh, I'm dead. Nope. Oh, wow. Look at the range on that. I think you have to get in her face now. Oh, right into that. Oh no. The range on that, holy shit. Whoa. Ah, wrong dodge direction. Greed. I'm dead. Nope. What? Okay, we're good. How much health do I have here? Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh. I missed? What? Slow dodge. I'm at a fucking gas here. What? Ah. Second phase, you have to dodge a little slower. Time to get some souls. I'm glad to hear that. So after this is Kos, and Lawrence, right? Those are both motherfuckers. There's a girl named Parkin Harbor or Parkin something who's on my YouTube shorts lately. I watched her do a coast attempt where she's like, let me try the counting strat. She's got the saw axe, I think, and she does 1, 2, dodge back, gunshot. And that parries him, and she does 1, 2, dodge back, gunshot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And she does that the entire time, and 100 zeros him. That's pretty funny. Where am I going? Under Nightmare Church. Yeah, that didn't seem that bad. I'm sure my first attempt is going to be better than my next 10. But that seems like doable. It's like a advanced duel. Once I get the timing of part 2 a little better. Once she gets the blood swords, that you can't dodge as fast. There's slower wind-ups. Trevor, did you watch any of the Minnesota-Denver game 2 nights ago? Holy shit, man. At one point, the announcer was like, it seems like Minnesota has 7 people on the court. It was crazy. Watch some highlights of game 2 of Minnesota-Denver if you can. I'm sure you're watching, like, hockey, though, instead. This is where this gets challenging, because he has like an impact shot. Really, this guy's really scary, man. I think he's pretty slow though, actually. Why? What happened? Were the Leafs eliminated? Are the Oilers the best Canadian team? Oh, that sucks, man. I heard there's like rumors that maybe Vancouver might get back in the NBA. I think they kind of like... I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity. That's a pretty rich city. Not the biggest city, but a pretty rich city. I guess just not like... The 90s weren't really going to do it. And the Senators are like one of the worst teams in the NHL, right? Currently? Like bottom 5 easily, right? I have 117 extra Quicksilver bullets. Yeah, and there's also like mid 90s to 2000s. There's not even like a period where like teams were that like having an NBA, having a NHL or having an NBA or NFL franchise right now is like a print money. There's a guy named Chamath Palihapitiya who actually went to the same high school as me and then was like one of the early Facebook execs for the IPO and everything. I think that guy turned his stake in the Warriors from $25 million to $400 million in like 15 years. I think he had a 10% stake or 5%. I think he had a 10% stake in the Warriors. And I think he changed it. I think he moved. I could be wrong in the numbers, but I think it was from 25 million to 400 to 450 million. He just sold last year. It's crazy. Yeah. I remember like the Glazers going into debt to buy Man U or something. It was the Glazers, right? Like 15 years ago, and they seemed like the biggest assholes ever. But yeah, I don't know. It's worth it. Now you're competing with like Middle East. But now you're competing with like Middle East oil money. All right, here we go. There's like an excitement to first encounters. Tradesies? Oh, that was not parry. Nice turn. Okay, I can't trade with her. She's too strong. That's really tricky. Ow! That didn't hurt that hard, actually. Ah, I didn't get it. I've got the timing on that. She might kill me here. Oh, shit. Got her. 2,700. Oh, that 50 skills fucking hitting nice, man. Oh. So she cuts herself at about 60%. That was cool to see the background stuff. Oh. I'm dead? Tree 3-shot. Nice. I wonder how the big clubs are going to block Middle East ownership. I think like I think a lot of like the OPEC countries know that like if you own a lot of entertainment, you kind of like buy affection. Hi. And have you played this game before? How much do you know about Maria time? This is a fun encounter. It feels like a duel. That was a nice move, man. Oof. Oh, I'm on the back heel here. There you go. It is cool. This is like a lot of the best parts of this game. Like the mobile dueling nature. Oh, nice shot. Oh, my gunshot was too slow there. Oh, come on. Give me a parry there. I love if you trade blows, but get the visceral attack, you completely recoup your health. It's so cool. I'm on the back foot here. Tradesies. I feel like I'm a lower altitude here. Oh, I got her. Wasted that completely. I'm dead here. Nope. Okay, duly noted. I figured that was probably gonna be the case. I'm dead. Nope. Does she have blood tinge healing now? Does she have rally healing? Uh oh. I'm dead. Okay, that was close. Okay, I think you gotta get closer for this part. Not that close. Oh. I think with the blade splash range, I think with the blood splash range, I think you have to get closer for part 2. They tried with Live Golf, and so far it's been a bust. But at the same time, they bought out the PGA and completely strong-armed them. Live 100% made PGA their bitch. 100%. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. This is a sick fight. It's a good duel. And thank you for all the Japan stuff yesterday. I passed that along. That was really appreciated. Oh my god, she's walking at me menacingly. Okay. I wish I could get a mod to put my health bar in front of my character. Shoot me. Shit. Shit. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. I rushed in for the visceral and got one shot. Really? Alright, that's good. I thought like the CEO or whatever of the PGA was like trying to play tough until such a point that he like completely folded in like a very money-like way and so to support the merger. That was like 4 months ago, but I guess I'm wrong about that. That was actually the way that she walked at me there. It's a fun duel. Also, this is a beautiful background. Weapon's too short for that. Oh, nice move. Oh, don't hit me. Ow. You hit me with that, that's fine. I'm too slow. Ow. Two parries basically takes you to phase 2. Maybe 3. Nah, that's not quite there yet. She kind of looks a bit like a hunter. Alright, Big Mama, let's get in your face now. Ooh, that was generous. Please kill me. I want to die. Kill me, please. Yes. Ah. I gotta break lock on and just run away. Ah. I'm so on my heels. It's unbelievable. Run. Where is she? I'm lost. Who are you locking onto there, bud? Oh, that was just in time. Oh, look at that. That's fucking generous, man. Oh wait, you can kind of hit her back here a little bit. Oh, that was fast. The range on that is crazy. Nice. Okay, you still got a parry, I think. Oh, God. She's walking at me mercilessly. Oh, I should not be standing here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here's a new wrinkle. Giga mode! Oh, flame and now blood. Oh shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. I just kind of spaz double rolled there. This is really sick though. And my heart rate's up. I'm not frustrated. I'm like really enjoying it. I don't think that it was a bit agreed in that I kind of stood and spammed a bit too much, but the real mistake was I kind of like double spammed two dodges in a row when I only needed to do one. I was kind of panicking. And did you know that it wasn't until 3/4 of my way through my second playthrough of this game that I knew that you could stock blood vials in the bank? Do you understand? It's so beautiful. I also think the way that she's progressing, adding blood then adding flame in the two phases is very cool. I thought I stocked like 30 blood vials. I guess not. No. I don't believe you can. You can use a blood gem or a rune, sorry, here to increase your max vials held by up to 3. Wait a minute. I got a new blood gem that I got from Ludwig. It was called Guidance. What does it do? Which ones am I using currently? Yeah. Okay, I got one more from fighting, what is it? Boost rally potential 20%. That's actually sick. Okay, so which ones am I using now? The ones I have now are too good. I mean, I could maybe do the max vials up by 3. Yeah, so it's... If it's like Dark Souls 2, one item buffs the amount of shards you have, and one of them buffs how many you have. You put it in the fire, right? To make it like +1, +2. Oh shit, I have the wrong weapon. I hate this guy. This guy's so toxic, it's unbelievable. Ugh. Am I dead? Yeah, alright. Yeah, right. The thing, Anne, with not really noticing that you could store a lot of blood vials, is that there's like a million times where you get a level and then you have a couple thousand souls left over. So I could just always just bank those into blood vials, assuming that you're gonna keep dying in progression. Would have been great. Would have been pretty good. This is one of those moments where my Crowfeather Cape blocked which weapon mode I had because I can't see it because I couldn't really see where it was. I used the whip for this guy and then forgot to turn it back. Like, yeah, say your level is like 10,000 and you have 13,000 going back. That could just save you just the amount of uptime I had, the amount of downtime I had of like, okay, well, that was 3 boss attempts. Time to go do the Cathedral Ward run to get some more souls. These are the first enemy I've ever seen that you can get the double backstab on. Normally big enemies like this, are really, really hard to stagger. That was close. That was barely his back. started playing Triangle Strategy last night for a couple hours before bed. I started on hard mode, so it took me 3 tries to beat the tutorial battle. But I kind of like it. It's way too talky. And it reminds me a lot of Octopath Traveler in like voice acting and sound and everything. But I just love kind of tactic strategy games so much. I really dig it. Any game like that I just dig. To some degree or another. Okay, I got 25 in the bank. Yeah, I bet. I'm looking forward to playing it. I think the thing that you were saying, it looks almost exactly like Octopath. Still like big, complicated political story time. It's kind of like that modern Squaresoft where like they're kind of pandering to JRPG aesthetics without really being that interesting. But I just love tactic strategy games. And Trev, I think the main thing you said was like your beef with it is you can't change classes. But I don't really mind that, honestly. Like, I think if a game gives you like full class change flexibility, it's much harder to balance. You know what I mean? A game like this, I think if it keeps a bit tighter, I think they can make it like a little more challenging and more of a puzzle. Both can work, but I don't think I don't think that's too bad of a thing, in my opinion. All right, Mama. Nice shot. Nice shot. Oh, she's fucking me up. Am I dead? Yeah. Damn, that move is the one that you can't dodge fast. Yeah. But tactics is also like unbalanceable. It's cool. But tactics is like one of the best examples ever of a game that you can just break. Namely with the calculator. Yeah, the thing there is if I have to recognize if she's doing like the folded arm cross slash, you can't dodge quickly. Because that's the one that follows you a little bit. Apparently the War of the Lions, which is I think the PSP version of Final Fantasy Tactics, is a much better translation. And adds a couple classes. One called the Dark Knight, which apparently is really fun, and then the Onion Knight as well. Oh, I wasted. Okay, we got it. Apparently the translation is much better. It kind of does like Chaucerian Old English style. Nice dodge. Oh shit, I'm dead. Nope. She actually is pretty low damage in phase 1. Ah. She always dodges that with the Vaporize. That's not a parry, really? Okay, time to get in her face a little more now. Get her, get her, get her, get her. Ah. Oh, really? Generous hitbox there, lady. If this is Ludwig, I'd be screaming and crying at this point if that hit me. You can't dodge backwards here. Oh, I greeted that heavily. There we go. Oh, that was close. It's easy to get intimidated on a new phase in a fight you've never done before, and to start backing up. Oh shit. Where's she? The fuck? Oh. Okay, this is where I'm on the back foot for sure. She always dodges a charge attack. I thought I had her in like my little Monopoly stance there. Uh oh. Oh, that's a generous hitbox too. If it isn't Dr. Spatchcock himself. Alright, that was an instant lightning strike. That was crazy. I was actually like, I thought I was doing the right thing there. I was like delaying to hold off because I thought that was the one that's like the long projectile blood stream. And she just insta-shot me from across the entire map. Oh. That was funny. Missing the shot and shooting a bookcase on the other side is like an old western. Oop, that was slow. Oh, really? Oh. Ooh. Get away, get away! Run away, blood explosion! What? Oh. That is so fucking busted. What? That is instant. You have to know the timing of it. Okay, she's just a samurai. I'm dead here. No, I'm good. What the fuck is that move? I was behind her. I'm dead. Nope. Now I'm dead. Just stop pressing circle in a panic, you bitch. Ugh. Come on, that's a visceral. Gimme, 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 gimme. Shit. I gotta stop dodging backwards. I have to stop dodging backwards. I'm sick of Souls players being like, you better wait until blah blah blah. You think you're having trouble now? Wait till Chuba Duba. You think you're having trouble with Bobo? Wait till you see Dodo. Give me the Josie attitude of I can't wait to see you fight this guy that you're about to fight. We're all who's living? No one's living the present anymore. Oh, that was cheesy. I like that a lot. Oh. Ah, stop it! I'm dead. Oh, I'm really on my back foot here. Well, that was a new move. The elbow drop? Come on, give me a parry. That was late. I deserve that one. What? Okay, you can't parry that attack. I'm gonna stab to death here. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Like, you can interrupt it though, interesting. Okay, give me the fucking visceral attack. This is a sick fight. This is such a dance. Oh, that was slow. Stop dodging backwards, you fucking animal! Oh, that's so potent. Holy shit. That is so cool. What is she doing? She's cooking there. That's a new move. I've only seen that once or twice. Oh! I'm dead here. That was a good move by her to use that. God, that move fucks me up every time. What? In what world does that hit me? I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck. Okay, that was going well. The main thing there is dodging behind her and doing like quick slashes. You can't try to like outrange her in phase 2. She's too quick. The range is crazy. Alright. I have enough vials for another fight. You think you're having trouble with the cleric beast? Wait till Lidwig, lol. Oh, I got her there. Come on, give me. Fuck. What the fuck is that range? Nice shot. Twat. That was the wrong button. Kind of spazzing on L2 there. Who are you hitting there? What? Can I get a visceral? I guess I was too... Ow, what the fuck is that move? I'm dead. Every time hit me with that, please. Wait. Oh, I was so close to dead there. Okay, deep into phase 2. Head first. Wait. How do you like that? Threw a knife at you for 10 health. Oh. What? Oh, okay, we're good. I'm over here. What the fuck was that? I'm dead. Oh, she's so annoying. I'm dead. There's some generous swings. Yeah, I think it's because... Well, there's a slight mechanical difference in the first fight in Dark Souls games, because the first time you do a fight, they have an intro cinematic, so they start further away, whereas typically later fights, they just leap on you from the beginning. So the tempo is slightly different. But I think it's that people are honestly in the moment and much more like mentally present for the first boss attempt, and you're more reactive. Whereas later you're looking for patterns and are looking for movements as you kind of learn the fight. I think that's like the psychology behind it. I think people are way more like in the moment. in early attempts. Are you getting some BK today? It's fair. Okay, if I stand here and charge, can I get the second one? Oh fuck, I was too far away. God, this guy's such a twat. Look at this guy, he's so cheesy. That is not killing him. I'm dead. That was close. Yeah, I fought the living failures last night, who are like the boss just before Maria. It's like a. Did you see that? Did you see the room just before this boss with the sunflower tree in the middle? It's basically like a multiple ads boss, where they all share a health bar, and just constantly. I'll show you. It's basically one of those bosses where they all share a health bar, and there's these big, soft, Gumby-like creatures spawn so that there's always 4, 2 melee, 2 range, and you have to keep killing them, and they keep growing until such a point they go through the health bar. Did I find the Ludo fight made better at the game? I think it battered me down psychologically, such that I don't think I can get upset again. But we'll see how the later fights go. But it must have at some degree, right? The question is, how much are you getting better at the fight, or how much are you getting better at the game? Surely it's like some mix of the two. I should repair my gear. I can't. I have enough money. All right, never mind. Maybe I can. It should be cheap repairs early. Okay, Threaded Cane needs how much to repair? 136. It's annoying. I was really short, really close. 24 souls off. Okay, so this was the previous fight. I mean, I guess so, yeah. They broaden your pool of experience. So it was in here. And basically, like, these, like, 12-foot Gumbies, like, baby blue Gumbies keep spawning. And you have to keep killing them. 2 are melee, 2 are ranged, basically. And you keep running around, you keep killing them. They take, like, 2 visceral attacks. And then once in a while, periodically, like every minute or 2, they all just stand and pray. And then gigantic meteors rain from the sky. But they always come from over there. So you just stand here and hide behind the tree, and they explode off the tree. And you keep killing those guys till it's over. It was an easy fight. Yeah, a little warm-up, you know? She's coming. Watch out. Maybe one day I'll dodge that double shot. How was that not a parry? That was. Okay. I was a bit earlier before. The thing I'm worried about is losing my parry experience in stage 2, because now I try to dance around her. Just do your move. You know, we all know what you're doing. Now I'm kind of worried I lose my parry because I'm a bit too afraid of like the long range slashes. So now I'm kind of trying to dance around a little more. Just, what the fuck is that move? Shit. I can't be here. You can't mid-range her. Double transformation? What is that fucking hitbox? Oh. Shit. Don't choke this. Don't choke this. That's a lot of damage. Am I dead? Yeah, I choked it. She's too far away for the visceral attack. And then I played a bit too aggressive. Alright, that was an easy attempt. That was a good attempt, though. Like, keeping her in her range so that you can control when she attacks so you can parry it. Yeah. I mean, there it was, the problem was there is I got too close for the, I didn't quite get the visceral, which would have ended it. But then at that point, I was playing a bit too aggressive so that I was just taking tag damage. So I wonder if I'll have the typical bad, I wonder if I'll have the typical bad attempt after the good attempt. That's your classic. Yeah, here it comes. I like that move. That's my rapier move from Dark Souls 2. Oh, just missed the... What? Who the fuck are you shooting at, you dumbass? I hate that. When they're too close, you just miss a shot. I'm dead here. I just dodged right into her. I'm so mad. Are you kidding me? Twice I just miss a point-blank gunshot. That's apparently the reason why, like, the spread shots, like Ludwig's rifle or the blunderbuss, despite doing a lot less damage, is a little more helpful sometimes, I think. That would make sense. Because you don't just miss close-range shots like that. To be fair, she was in movement. She was in range, and she was moving. Anyway, that was some BS. But my own fault. It's a fast attack. Too slow. How is that not a parry? I missed again. I miss again! If she's too close, you seem to miss. Oh, shit. Oof. Oh, yeah, just okay, man. It's all good. Just hit me from behind. I don't know how that didn't hit me. How's that not a parry? Too early, I think. Okay, I got greedy there. Oh, watch out. Ah! Move, move, move. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is happening? Ah! The fire damage makes it hard. Because you take an extra little stagger damage. Look, see? You can't get the visceral. I'm gonna greed again. See? You can't do the 1-for-1 trade for the visceral taking a hit. Because you get hit, and then you take the second dip of fire damage. So if you even like... Yeah, you can't... like, early on you can kind of trade, so it's a little more forgiving. But then at that point, can't do it. See? No, still can't get it. I can't do the move. Fuck. Shit. Shit. What is that move? Move, move, move. Shit. I'm gonna get one shot. Nope. Ooh, fucking hurts. I think to dodge into her is the move there. Oh, that's so cool. Holy shit. Oh, that's not parry? On my fucking life. Okay, here we go. I can't get her. There we go. That is so cool. That is one of the coolest fights ever. It's so beautiful. And like the fountains of fire after the blood, when she's doing a double sweep of blood, and then the flame gouts afterwards, that is actually beautiful. Unreal. I'm a huge fan. Man, and just when she's here, she's walking towards you. No like transformation or anything, just like kind of ramping fights. But the key is to... I think if you stand still and try to parry her first shot, it's fine if you're like a master. But I think it's better to get in her face, dodge past her for the first shot, hit her, make her dodge back, and then you can pretty predictably get a parry because she's predictably going to attack you after she dodges back. I think that's basically the best way to do it. You move out of the way, counterattack her, when she like evaporates backwards, you can really regularly hit her then. That's really cool, man. That was amazing. Ah, so beautiful. I got the sunflowers that are outside. Okay, let's get my stuff here. Do I get her weapons, like the dual fights? Do I get those dual blades or what? This is a classic Bloodborne moment in that they give you a lantern before the boss and then they give you a lantern after the boss. So there's now, look, lantern. This is so stupid. What's the point of that? Like the lantern. What are we doing? What are we even doing? Okay, so what do I get? What did I get there? I wasn't paying attention. Did I loot a key? Glasses on. Look, Trev, I got the Holy Moonlight Sword to +9. Doesn't fit my stats at all, but you better believe I'm going to use that bad boy. What did I get? I got a slab. Celestial dial. Dial for the great astral clock of the Grand Cathedral. When the dial is head up toward the astral clock, the clock will come to life and reveal a secret to its curious interloper. So I assume that means it's up there. Okay. This looks like the astral clock, right? Oh, here we go. This is so beautiful. I mean, it looks like the kind of weapon I'd like to use. So it's 2 different hours at once. It's 5:30 and 6:30 simultaneously. Where is it? I don't see a Maria weapon here. Where'd she die? Over here? Yeah. I'm not sure, Trevor. I think I should continue to bait myself into using this weapon and drop 3 hours into boss fights until I stop using them. Look at that. Trevor, look how fast that is. How could it not be good against bosses? Just because it takes 3 hours and then I change weapons doesn't mean I didn't learn something. I didn't get a badge, but hopefully I can buy her stuff. Anyway, where are we going? Are they going to give me another lantern here? Okay, I'm going to go back now. Pick it up later. Is it missable? Is it kind of like the Holy Moonlight Sword? Is it missable? Alright, that was actually, can I just say again, that was the coolest fight ever. The Hunter fight's my favorite fights in this game. By far, it's not even close. And that was like actually beautiful. I had a lot of fun with that. This is an underrated sword. The blood scaling katana. This is a funny too. Look at this. This uses... Josie, did you ever bust this thing out? Requires 30 strength, uses 12 bullets to fire once. Unupgraded, it's 200 flat blood damage, 209, whereas the gun I'm using now is 60. It's so sick. It's hard to find, actually. It's like on like some platform in the windmill area you have to drop down to. Okay, so there's no weapon here? You get it later? Alright. Can I buy anything from this guy? Oh, Maria's outfit. Nice. Hell yeah. This is a new level of drip. Or at least a new level of drip option. Okay, let's find somewhere where I'm nicely well illuminated by the fact that my building's on fire. There we go. Look how well illuminated I am. Let's see. Let's see what she's popping out. I'm gonna look so sexy. That's pretty good. Do you have the fever? God, this is sexy. It's a little. I wish it was a little, slightly more elaborate. But we're looking good. I mean, it would look better if I had her luminous platinum hair, as opposed to a completely bald head. So she might be pulling it off slightly better than I am. But this is amazing. How does it compare, like, stat-wise? It's definitely like dueling gear. Like this looks, the crow feather looks better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 improvements versus 3 decreases. Interesting. Maria Hunter cast better than the other one. Alright, just go for drip. Okay, so which piece would I drop out of this? Trousers aren't doing anything for me, really. How do the boots look? Not bad, I guess. Gascoigne has the nice trousers. Gascoigne! No, Fishing Hamlet's coming up, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the 30 FPS thing. I don't really notice. It's like an FF7 Rebirth. If I change back and forth between graphics modes and performance mode, I was like, performance mode's unplayable. But if I stuck with it for like 10 minutes, I was fine. I think you'll adjust. My brain operates at like 20 FPS anyway. So it's not like I'm noticing the difference. Alright. These Henrik ones are really good. It's better in almost every single way. Look terrible though. Focus on the drip. I find bolt defense is like the most irrelevant thing. I don't even know what does it. The whole entire game I have no idea what. I know it's Dark Beasts or something. I haven't a clue. That Tomb Prospector set is like low-key unbelievable. Alright, so let's think about drip here. A Gascoigne! That's not better. That's way worse, oh my god. I really like, for the millionth time, I gotta say, I really like how you don't have to upgrade gear in this game. Because in Dark Souls 2, you put 1 or 2 upgrades into Maria hat, Knight garb, torso, Maria glove, Knight trousers, dress. Oh, that's why you got into the game. Okay. Alright, let me just pull a Josie here. Maria Knight, Maria hat, Knight garb. That's a good choice, because actually that's a good idea, because the Knight garb is a little dressier. Maria gloves, Knight trousers. So you just kind of split up 2 sets, because the were you playing a guy or a girl? That actually looks super sick. And the Knight hat is so dopey. Yeah, I mean, the gear does make a difference. Yeah. Okay, I want to try one difference. What's it look like with the Maria? What's it look like with the Maria Hunter garb? Actually, looks really good. Butcher mask? Enlarged head? Oh, you put glasses on your character? Alright, do it. My personal favorite, the Grey Wolf cap. Oh, yeah, we're looking good here. What gloves are these, Maria? I like this hat too much. I gotta pee right back. This cat is so warm. Good girl. Best thing about having a black and white cat is that their hair shows up no matter what you wear. It's a win-win situation. Was you not, sweetie? Got myself another homemade Reese PC. Another homemade Reese cup. So you use a double boiler. So you use a double boiler and you melt the chocolate with a bit of butter. In this case, I was short on butter, so there's a bit of coconut oil. And then you get muffin picks. You get muffin papers, and you layer chocolate, and then you put the nut butter in the middle, and then you pour the chocolate over it, and the natural openness of it. So good. Instead of a peanut butter, it's a rainforest nut butter with coconut. So like macadamia and all these things. So it matches the coconut oil. I'm looking good. I'm kind of sad I don't have the crow feather, which is I love so much. So yeah, what were you editing last night? I checked in on Discord before bed when I was playing Triangle Strategy. And it said you were playing Adobe Premiere. What were you working on? Wow, the cloak is a halfie. That makes it so much cooler. The one shoulder cloak. When you're editing the VOD, how much are you trying? Oh shit. When you're editing the VOD, how much are you trying to cut it down? My souls are in danger. Like, are you trying to make a highlight reel? Or cut out dead time? Yeah. I'm pretty lazy. I put out 2 VODs a day, basically. Or no, like, I basically record 2 VODs a day. But yeah, there's like no viewership to them really. Baldur's Gate 3 and Valheim had some, but mostly I just kind of put them up and they're pretty low. The times I will edit are the times where I'm like super salty bitching about something for like an hour and a half and just complaining constantly. I don't like that vibe. I think if you post, yeah. I mean, the argument is whether the yapping is the important part or the unimportant part. You know what I mean? The thing with just posting VODs is I think you have to have an established community. I don't think it's going to get you many new fans. But I think if there's people who, like, you already have a big Twitch following, some people will prefer to look at the VOD. Well, are you going to? Like, your enthusiasm's there, you know what I mean? It is hard to figure out what to play in what order, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, like, enthusiasm is infectious, right? I think I'm a little short of a level here. I think it's like 148. I'll sell something. Oh, I got enough now. Nice. Okay. 146. 146 now. Nice. So when do you get those Maria weapons? You said just later on? Okay, I don't need to know. Alright. New area. Let's see it. Sweet. It looked like the swords are slightly different. Like one looks more like a saber and one looks more like a rapier. 60 souls, 66 insight. Hey, is there any reason I should use... Is there any reason to or not use... Or to use or not use and to... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But like, is there any... What's the argument for using or not using these to bump my wisdom up? My insight, sorry. So this is 522. So 27 extra insight. Is there any reason to use this or not use this? What do you think? All I know is that at a certain point you can see the frenzy, the amygdalas, and then at a certain point some characters like skill set is buffed against you. Right, yeah. I know that you like use it to summon people. Well, this looks like a fishing village. I've actually read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft. And he had a town, it was like a mass... All of his stuff is set in New England. Essentially. And there's a place called Innsmouth, which figures prominently into it. Like a cursed village.
ravages.
This is a classic Dark Souls design.
Blood upon them and their children and their children's children forevermore. Each wretched birth will plunge each child into a lifetime of misery.
The spores, the shroud, the whole deal. Everything's barnacle encrusted. Guess it's not spores. It's the way back down after. I don't like this. Cramped corridors. I'm about to get ambushed. I thought I just saw an arrow land, but it's just raindrops, I think. It's funny the way he struggles to get this spear out. Ooh. Oh shit. I'm on the back foot here. Oh god. What? Ooh, that was close. Alright, these guys are not hard enough for me to... That's some crazy range in that charge, though. Alright, that was a little messy. No, I didn't. Are they like physical collectibles? Is that what you mean? Limited deluxe edition? Damn. That's what people want. The people want Millennia's arm. A level 6 blood gem. I want to use that for obviously. I haven't seen one of those before. I hear someone squirting around over there. Where are they? Yeah, it's a bit much. How much are the other ones? I respect people who have like a gaming shelf, you know? What the fuck is going on? I hope that's not common. Okay. 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 To this guy? That guy wasn't even like targetable. Descend ladder? Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to the well. Hey. Oh. Hey, big fella. Okay, that was greedy. Wait. Why was I at 10% health? What hit me? Must have missed something. I thought I was at full. I wonder how many, I wonder how limited edition they are. Like 5,000 maybe, 10,000? You have to wonder. How many of the Souls games have you played? Of like the FromSoft games? And like how would you rank the ones you have played? Sekiro didn't do it for you, or is just like not your thing at that point? Where you got busy or what? Oh. These are very easily staggerable. I think using the whip is a mistake here. It's too slow. Oh. Yeah. Sekiro is like probably the one that feels the most different, right? In terms of like, isn't there essentially like a necessity for parrying? Like it's more intrinsic to the playstyle because there's like, I don't know, more limited combat diversity. What is that noise in here? Yeah. I mean, I think most people would say that, you know, Elden Ring is probably their tour de force, right? Okay, I need to line of sight these dudes. Oh. Who's got my souls? The big feller? I think everyone's like Elden Ring experience is like really special because of like the one of the things that always makes people like remember a game fondly is like that brain expansion of like exploration and novelty. Surely Elden Ring with like the open source style would be best for that. Do I want anything here? Good job, buddy. That's sick. Nice to have a game-loving father. Rare treat. I guess it's becoming more common now, probably. Odd fire, damp blood gem. Okay, probably sucks. So do I want to drop out? Do I want to drop down here? Where's this go? Same area. Guess I can skip those dudes. You guys got a little like pitchfork or something? Oh, you got my souls. Oh shit! Don't die. Oh, that was fucking close. Oh. I have talked about this a million times, but the gun parrying in this game, the ability to press L1 mid combo to have a unique attack that changes your form, and the rally system, and the way that when you're locked onto someone, you do a quick sidestep instead of a roll, all of those are absolutely wonderful additions to the gameplay. Like, I absolutely love them. It's so fun. I think someone's come behind me. What was that noise? Okay, a lot of different paths here. There's a path over here. You guys harpooning me? There's a ladder there in the well. All right, I don't care for your attitude, sir. Oh, that guy just dipped right at a range. He outplayed me so hard. Oh, what the fuck was that? Fish dog? Jesus. That was spooky. I thought I was hallucinating. These things probably explode. Kind of want to deal with the big boy. What's up here? The way under the roof. Okay. This cloak is really doing it for me. The way that it glistens, the smooth texture of it, the way that it's only on one shoulder, that is sexy. This is where the ladder drops down, right? Okay, I don't need to go down there now, but good to know I can. I can get a jump on the big boy too. What's back here? All right, big boy. If I drop down, am I gonna make a noise and is he gonna hear it? I think if I go over here, I should be fine. What's this? Have I been up here already? How did I miss this? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. That was maybe the rudest thing anyone's ever done to me. Did you stay up till 2 and get up at 7 again? Why are you getting up so early if you're staying up so late? Everything is better with better sleep. How'd you hear me? You hear me talking to you about sleep. Cleaver goblins. This place give me lots of blood gems. I like that. A new set. Looks ugly. It's like egg white semen color. Bloodstone chunk. Let's go. Where's this? Oh yeah, here. Right. Yeah. There's nothing that like... The thing with getting your sleep interrupted after like 5 hours means that you need more. Yeah. The thing to be careful with about that is that if you go to sleep before you're ready, you sort of start to associate sleep with this like, I can't sleep, that kind of like cortisol anxiety. If you're going to bed at like 2, 3 every night, 11's not going to work for you. Alright, time to die by dropping down here. Will you heal me? Nice. There's a dude behind me. $14,000, not bad. Okay, I was like I don't know. I was like a lifelong pot smoker who was totally nocturnal. I'm not saying that's necessarily your issue, but I've got some tips. One is the obvious one, which is no phones in bed. 2 is doing something like reading before bed, or like not exposing yourself to too much artificial light in the hour before bed. 3 is to literally replace any lights in your room with candles. These are like serious vibes that really, really help. But like, I don't know. Try to exercise in the morning. Try to get sunlight in the morning. Like, be outside as soon as physically possible. Try to like get into like dim light scenarios at night. Cut out your phone and like any sort of actual artificial lights from your bedroom. These things make huge difference in sleep quality. I can also recommend some like sleep supplements, not like sleeping pills or anything, or not even melatonin. But if you start taking supplements like magnesium glycinate and L-theanine before bed, these things really help with like the depth of sleep that you get. They make a huge difference. For me personally, and for a lot of people. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no. It's the winter lanterns. I can hear them. They're back. How did that guy see me? Are you kidding? What was that? I'm dead. Nope. Okay, he should have a slow attack here. Oh my god. What is happening to me? Like, something like sleeping pills are obviously terrible. Things like melatonin, they seem to be kind of bad. Because it's like basically a short summary. Anything you take extraneously that your body produces itself kind of lowers your body's ability to make that itself. Which is like kind of a bit of an L, if you ask me. But there are things that are like normal amino acids and essential supplements which make sleeping a lot easier. Okay. I guess we do the same thing. But yeah, the most important thing is to get... Oh, hey. The most important thing is to get sunlight in the morning to kind of like train your sleep schedule and to eliminate artificial light as much as possible. Those are the most important things. But I get it, man. Like, you probably just finished high school like a year ago. Like, you have like a free schedule for the first time in your life. I understand why you'd want to stay up late. Something shooting beams of skull at me. Got another one of those blood gems. I'm very happy about that. We're going back down the well. See you dudes later. Yeah. I mean, in third year university, I lived by myself for the first time. And like, having that kind of freedom is like the most fun thing ever, but also like not great. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school for the first 2 weeks, probably. First time in my life to completely unsupervised. Pretty fun, but you kind of like maybe go a little bit too far down the rabbit hole. Where's this guy? I'm playing musical chairs. If I wanted to be clever, I'd use a blue elixir. I haven't used one of these bad boys before. I've never used this before. Shh, don't tell anyone I'm here. Shh. Oh, are you kidding? This guy's moves are mind-boggling. Uh-oh. Watch out. The second I moved, he saw me, even though I thought he was behind me. Oh, that's a generous fucking hitbox. Oh, really? This guy is a douchebag. Oh. This is a wrinkle I wasn't expecting. Oh, fuck me. What happened? I'm out of here. Oh. This is the other one. How did you summon your buddy like this? This is not cool. What the fuck is going on? I'm terrified. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Oh, I'm dead. 100%. This is some crazy... There's not even anything down here. Where did that guy come from? What? I love it. The birds are in the window looking in at me. What's happening, fellas? We good? It's an absolute bird party. That was wild. So this guy was dead. So who the hell was that? It's okay. Get some sleep. It'll always be a recorder for posterity. Look at that big bum. This guy's got a nice bum. I'm getting fucked up here. Oh my goodness. These guys are pretty good. Oh no. The classic rage combo. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That was not the right time to use heal. Oh, I'm not playing very well right now. Okay, so I don't really understand the point of going down the well. Are those guys a barracuda or a lamprey? What are they? Oh, there's more. Fuck you! Oh my god, I'm getting mauled. Oh! Oh. These guys are really fast. Three shot. Tricky. Ugh. Who is shooting projectiles at me? When did that enter the lexicon? Right. Shouldn't I have more souls in this? Oh my god. Are they sticking out of his back? What's the deal there? Oh. What the fuck? Move, move, move. Oh. Oh my god, this is irritating. Guy, this is chaos. Just look at the following angle on these things. What just hit me? I think it was the guy's spear from below. Just chugging blood vials. Oh, it's the big dude, that's why. Alright. It's a funky sun. So is this guy coming up here or what? Are you stuck? No, where is it? I wasn't at Maria. Is it in the well? Okay. I'll go back. I didn't like leaving it unkilled. What happened to my lock on there? Move, move, move. Just kind of a little bit scared of these guys. Okay. These guys are really tanky. He might kill me here. It's really funny he's stuck. This guy is just absolutely embarrassing me. Guy. That guy's really tanky. That was creepy. Alright, it's back in the well, is it? I had a funny feeling. I didn't like leaving that well unexplored. I just didn't want to fight two of those dudes, you know? Bloodstone chunk. Okay. Back down here. I can. I'm like, this is New Game Plus, so my levels are like 145,000. Can't really get much from them. Guess I could buy some blood vials. I did die down there once. Things were going well until the second guy showed up. That guy's not very attentive. Who are you guys attacking? I love that move. So fun. Here, swimming in vials. I wonder what to do with my money. Yeah, this is like half of a level, but you're kind of right. Might as well stock up on some stuff now. This place is not really giving that many souls, generally speaking. Kind of feels like mid-game, you know what I mean? We're into New Game Plus. Even like Cathedral Ward and places like that were giving so many, it was crazy. Because I missed it the first time I played. I just like fought Gehrman, not knowing that that was the end. And so that like just runs you right into the New Game Plus. The two things I missed were like Eileen the Crow. I mean, I missed a bunch of stuff, I'm sure. But the two main things I missed were Eileen the Crow, and then I just didn't go to the DLC. Because I didn't know that Gehrman was like the final boss. Where'd that guy come from? Hit him. What the fuck? What? That has never happened before. Yeah. I mean, parts of it have been difficult. The double hunter in the chapel at the bottom of the Clocktower Tower was very difficult. But the main thing that was crazy was obviously Ludwig. Ludwig was probably the hardest boss fight of my entire life. I mean, not probably. It almost certainly was. There's how much and how much. I actually beat it yesterday morning, but total. I'm dead here. Total, it was like 9+ hours to beat Ludwig. It was horrible. I was so broken. Yeah, I heard he's hard too. The curve in those skulls is crazy. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. He doesn't think much of my blue elixir. It said still bodies are undetectable. Okay, I gotta reset my thing. I got cheese so hard. The game just textually baited me. This sucked. Oh, here, where's my lock-in? We're in this weird thing of like 3.5 hits to kill me right now. Kill people. Why is this guy like this? Why is he so, like, blind and deaf? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Such a nightmare, man. Okay, so the other guy's over there. I'll stay over here, because there's no man clinging to the ceiling over here. Oh, he twists there. I almost got him there. Give me the stun, there we go. I think I should be able to get the double stun here. Nope. Oh my god, I got uppercutted. Is he gonna pull the other guy now? He is, isn't he? That ability is so confusing, I can't even tell you. I'm dead. I can hear the other guy. The other guy's down, right? The thing that's weird about that is yet another thing where... There's yet another fight where a heavy guy has this really, really slow wind-up into a huge swing where even if you're behind him, you sometimes get hit. So it threw me off timing-wise. Okay, not the easiest thing to rush. Especially when you miss your first shot on the stupid fucking ghost. I should have bought more fire paper with that 80,000 souls. I think I only have one. No, I have 5. I wonder where I got 5. I must have looted some. This guy is trolling me so hard. Yeah, if I get a double backstab on this guy, it's great. I think he's gonna see me again. Such bullshit that hit me. I'm dead. That is so hard to deal with. Oh, God, man. I'm not used to them yet. I think these guys, I should be able to parry. These are guys you don't want to keep at range because they'll do that stupid grubby charge on you. So I should be able to do this guy a little better than I have been. I want to do it in the far side of the room to keep away from the other guy because I think the other guy drops down regardless if once that guy gets low. Anyway, so how do I... Does one of them drop Maria's weapon? Yeah, apparently according to past and present. I thought it was a past joke. Apparently according to this, Maria's weapons are down here. So one of us is stuff up there. I don't know. Trying to find. I'm gonna try to duel this guy a little bit. Surely he's pretty easy to parry. The second one will? Okay, nice. What a weird place to have Maria's weapons. Did one of them eat Maria? But I fought Maria. Oh my god, I hate that move. I'm not a fan of that one either. Oh god, man. That is a huge weapon with a forgiving hitbox. My parry didn't work. These guys are really tanky. Outside of visceral attacks, like if I use the whip or something like that, it takes so long. I'm not really playing this very well. Close. Be nice to get a stab. Be nice to get a sneak up on them, but they walk pretty fast. Really punishing attack, man. This guy's fucking me up. That's a cool thing about From Software games. A lot of like the equipment flavor text is where a lot of the story comes in. Okay, I could be doing this a lot better than I have been. What the fuck is this dude's deal? Look at these things hit me. That's so crazy. Where is my parry? Not there. Okay, I can do a lot better than I have been. God, hit me with everything, please. I don't understand. The timing's way off here. Even the way Maria like brandished those weapons, you could tell they're like most likely like a dexterity special. All right, we do a little better here. This guy is the worst thing ever. Oh shit. Guy, what the fuck is this weapon? I'm so sick of this. I think his body's hollow. I've gotten parries, just not very many. Once in a while, those boys tag me. I don't understand how this guy see me. Look at this thing, man. This is so disgusting. Oh. Guy, this is disgusting. What? Are you kidding me? I'm dead. I hate this guy. What the fuck is this? A 3-meter long pole. It's hitting me with every part of it. I know him. There was some. One, I don't know how that guy hit me. Sorry. One, I don't know how that guy saw me. Two, I don't know how that guy didn't get staggered. We're doing great over here. Whatever, it's worth it. Give me the DLC weapons. Shit. I hate this guy so much. That's my bad. I know you would love that, but I don't see the point. No part of this is like a weapon problem. It's me getting hit by everything and failing parries and not even be able to like move slowly enough to get a jump on them without something happening badly. Fucking kill this guy. Oh, I fucked up again. I hate this guy so much, it's unbelievable. Look at that thing hitting me. I hate this guy. Is no... Is these huge arcing swings. Okay, now I just die. I am losing my mind. The whip would be a little easier for this part. Make it a little more easy to hit the witch, because you can't target them. No? Okay, that helps. You have to move fast enough that you get a jump on him. But a bit too fast and you lose your advantage. And if he turns... Oh. Oh my god! As long as I get better at the parries. Oh shit. Oh, I missed my visceral on because I got it. Okay, good. This guy's squishier than the other one. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's so cheesy. Crawling on the ground toward you, that's pretty hard to read. I almost got that guy. I had a visceral that I didn't think I was going to get. But the second guy is a lot squishier. And it's weird that the other guy just like runs away. Getting better parry timing on this will make it a lot easier. There's 3 parries in the first guy. Probably 2 in the second. Oh. Words cannot describe how annoying this guy is. What is that move? Oh, I hate him. What is this? I have to dodge through him. It's just unbelievable. Give me a fucking parry. Oh. He's moving fast enough that it's really hard to get a backstab on him. That move is just so crazy. The fact that he's close to you makes it harder. What the fuck is this guy's deal? Dude, this is... I think this is so hard. I knew the well was going to be a nightmare. I didn't think it would be this bad. This guy is so hard to parry. And, yeah, whatever. A lot of times if you're up close to him, you can't even see yourself. He's doing these broad sweeps. And you don't even really know where you are compared to him. This sucks. Oops. Look at this, man. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. Oh. Late on the last roll. It feels like there's real risk of standing to parry. I feel like I'm just like in danger of getting smashed every time. I just don't have the timing right. It should be easy because these are slow attacks. That move is so crazy. Like, these are fucking hard to dodge. I'm dead. That was too early. I wonder how much damage Molotovs will actually do. They tend to do very little. I guess probably a lot more on this guy. Oh yeah, this sucks. How many Molotovs do I have? 3? I have more in the base. I mean, this is like way, but this is way less of like an item build thing and more just like me performing very badly. It's really hard to read what he's doing. Damn, 20.6. I think 25. Gotta cut the corners. Ooh, that was a fast turnaround for such a big boy. Alright, well, we got him to half. Or 2/3 or something. This thing is so crazy. Well, that was not the move. I'm dead. Oh. Okay, the other guy's squishier. This is not going my way. I'm trying to play the line of sight game a little bit without getting too far to the range. Oh no. Look at that, he ran through it. I'm surprised I didn't die there. That's not a visceral? This guy jumps around the corner like Spider-Man. Get off the lock-on and run away. Oh, wow. This is so crazy. They're leaping around the pillar. I've never seen anyone do that. Last time the other guy got stuck behind the pillar and gave me some time to isolate the smaller guy. Also, the way that he goes toward him feels like I could have got a backstab. Anyway. At least I got the jump on this guy. There's a way I could maybe get a double backstab on this guy. But so far, it didn't work that time. This is a horrifying fight. These guys suck. The ground shaking from that guy attacking where it was. Fuck. This is actually such a nightmare. Yeah, that's true. Please give me a fucking stagger. I know the other guy's coming for me too. Look at this shit, man. It's so nightmarish. Like, how do you even... so fucking much. Look at this shit. It's so crazy. I'm dead. I can't even see. You can't dodge to the left when they do the big long jump, because that's the angle where his weapon is. It seems if you can pull off that roll, you don't take fall damage. Can't get the second one. Here comes the shitstorm. Why did he do that? He was a lot closer than I thought he would be to do like the dive there. Three shot. Look at this thing, man. The range is so crazy. Just everything hits you. That is fast. Just everything hits you. This guy is just so disgusting, man. So much. I have no possible idea what hit me there. It's so fucking garbage. God, you can't even see what's happening. This is like the most toxic thing I've ever seen in my life. Even when they don't see you, they leap around, curving around the central cavern, which I've never seen anyone do ever. So you can't like outrange one of them. I think there's ways I can probably try to tag the first guy more as he runs away. What's he doing? How come this never works when there's two of them? They curve around it like... Why is this guy never this brainless when I fight both of them? Buddy, what are you doing? So they do, like, this is one of the rare fights where they do actually see you through that. Like, just... It's so crazy. Yeah, the second guy has much less health. In 2 viscerals, he gets killed. But getting it down to just one of them is a ridiculous challenge. It's just unbelievable how easy it is for him to hit me. It's like 1, 2, full like 270-degree swing that pivots with you. Like I've never had a single fight ever with this forgiving of like their swing hitbox ever than this one fucking guy. And I just cannot consistently get a parry on him. And now he just kills me 100% because I can't see where my character is. This is brutal. No. This guy is a nightmare. I'm gonna try to stick and move a little bit more. I'm not getting parries. I can't get a backstab on him. I can barely get a jump on him reliably. But I can just kind of stick and move him a little bit in a way that I haven't been doing. No, I don't have it. Look at that. Crazy ass move. It's so disgusting. I've never seen anything like this. I need to isolate the squishy guy. Jesus Christ. Look, it's just... Surprise! Okay, here's the problem. You can't space yourself away from them. They will do this kind of move to you. And I just cannot get a parry to save my life. I'm stuck in the midst of both of them, which means I'm probably dead here from some random swing. Yeah. The second he sees the other guy, he turns right back around with like a surprise sucker punch. It's a lot easier to kind of dance around this guy than to fail parries or to fail backstabs. Just to finish the job. Maybe it actually is a whip for the second half. Try to tag them both and stay close to them. See, I'll try it out. What are these moves, man? What the fuck is that? I do want him over here. Never mind. It's just so, the timing of that is so crazy. Aren't you supposed to go for your buddy? Shit. This is where I'm in deep shit. You cannot, it's just so crazy. I mean, phase one, we're getting pretty good at. But having like the bandwidth to deal with two of these guys attacking you at once, considering that you can't outpace them without making it harder on yourself, the range of the first guy is unbelievable. Look, he just hits me with fucking everything. Like, what the f... That is so crazy. These guys are so hard, it's unbelievable. Like, that is a crazy move. He's like Ludwig times 10. Okay, now I'm in big trouble. Oh my god. I'm dead. The other guy didn't even show up yet. I still had some chance to isolate there. I was just kind of panicking. I've very rarely seen something that like is less of like a designed moveset to play around and more like some guy who's actually just trying his best to murder you. Like this is one of the strongest like heavy weapon fights I've ever seen. Just on his own. Let alone the second part. I'm running out of blood vials. After all this, I spent 80 G's on it. This is immensely frustrating. Shit. What button combination could I possibly have pressed there to have my guy sit down cross-legged? By me using circle, X, and the direction pad. Look at the delay on that. It's like a 2... I'm dead. This guy is just the most unbelievable motherfucker in world history. just hits me with everything. This is actually like the most disgusting thing. Dude, this guy is crazy. Everything hits you. I've never seen anything like this. He hits you with everything. Like, I could not be more frustrated by this fight. I can't... Oh, whatever. This is going to be even worse, for sure. Because I can only get a couple of shots off at a time. That's a rare one. I think he's doing it because I'm right in front of him. What the fuck? Is this guy a goalie? I'm stuck. The little well fight, apparently we got Maria, is like the hardest thing I've done today easily. It's like tilting the fuck out of me. Like unprecedented annoyance. Alright, I'm gonna take a lunch break. This fucking is horrible. So I'll maybe feel better about it after.